following is a presentation of HBO Sports.
Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. Coming up May 5 in Las Vegas, Nevada, superstar Floyd Mayweather returns to the ring for his pay-per-view showdown at 154 pounds with Miguel Cotto. For this fight, for the first time, you viewers at home were given the right to choose which classic fights from the careers of Mayweather and Cotto you wanted to see in preparation for the big pay-per-view. In the case of Mayweather, when you went to HBO's Facebook page to vote, you made an interesting choice of fight. 11 years ago, Floyd Mayweather faced off at 130 pounds, 24 pounds south of the Cotto showdown in Las Vegas against unbeaten Diego Chico Corrales. It was regarded as the fight for supremacy at 130 pounds at that moment. It was regarded as by far the biggest hurdle of Mayweather's career up to that point. Floyd's record, 24-0 with 16 knockouts, was impressive, but Corrales was 33-0 with 27 knockouts, regarded as the bigger puncher, and the choice of probably half the ringside reporters to upend Mayweather that night. What took place instead was the unforgettable performance which made Floyd Mayweather indelibly a superstar. So let's go back to January 20, 2001, the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, to see how I called Mayweather Corrales with Larry Merchant and George Foreman.
Okay. I spoke to both fighters in the dressing room. I'll caution you again. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands. Good luck.
This is quicker and slicker against bigger and stronger. Corrales has to do some damage in the early rounds if he hopes to be able to get to Mayweather in the later rounds. Mayweather has to try to discourage his relentless aggression in these early rounds.
So, George, what do you think? One fighter gains a half dozen pounds since weighing in, and the other one gained 16 pounds. Advantage to the much bigger Corrales, or advantage to the smaller, quicker Mayweather?
If you got an advantage in the ring, anyone and all are good for you. If you're bigger, that's your advantage. Make sure you take advantage and use your advantages. The smaller fella, he's smaller, he better stay small. Move your whole body out of the way. Don't just move your head. Don't move your waist. Move everything. Don't leave anything there for this champion to hit on.
Corrales said to us, one thing I know for sure, I'll be giving the first 3 rounds away. He assumes that he'll lose the first 3 rounds, but he said during that period of time, I want to be banging on his arms. I want to be hitting him on the top of the head. I want to hit him on the shoulder. I want to crack him on the elbow. I want to do everything I can to wear him down for the late going.
I think if you better try to hit that big body, and the head is a bigger target. If you can't hit those, you'll not be able to hit his hand, his arms.
Corrales adjusting his trunks, and Mayweather took advantage to attack. Corrales looking at Mayweather as if to say, can't you see I'm adjusting my trunks?
Corrales is bending down. He's looking down, and it's up to Mayweather to make sure that he throws his shot looping to catch him up like that. There you go. That's one. This is the time when you loop.
Corrales said, my job is to keep my body low and my hands high. That way I can try to limit the target for Floyd. He said, but I don't delude myself to think that Floyd won't score. He's too quick. He's going to hit me a lot.
Mayweather's very smart. He jabs right in the pit of Corrales' stomach. Corrales shouldn't allow him to be hit in the body this early.
Corrales deflecting Floyd Mayweather's left jab attempt with his gloves. Mayweather resorting to hooks and right hand leads. There's the jab again to the pit of the stomach, as George pointed out.
It's like a syringe. If you're not careful, if the fight goes on, somebody's sucking every juice from your body, especially punchers. And if he moves that jab up to the chest, it's even better.
They sparred several years ago as amateurs. On one occasion, Mayweather said, oh, that was easy work. It was like a cakewalk in the park. Corrales said, how could he possibly remember that? I don't care about what I did in sparring yesterday, much less several years ago.
That's the one thing punchers have to be very careful of. Don't become overconfident that you don't have to box some yourself.
Body shots from Corrales, and a right hand upstairs lands.
You got that much much weight Corrales has, he is probably 100% stronger than Mayweather. You got to use your strength, though. You can't use it just standing in front of the guy.
There were moments for both fighters in round one.
Don't get on the rope. Don't get on the rope, because you don't need to be on the rope. All you need to do is keep it in the middle. Yeah, you win it. Keep the jab working. He got to keep coming anyway. All right, take your time. Let him go run into something.
Don't worry. I got everything.
Close your eyes, Floyd. Deep breath. Stretch your nose.
And when he's looping with the right hand, your left hook, okay? Working behind your jab, baby. Working behind you. Keep that pressure on you. Okay. What? He coming to you. Okay. He got a nick already. He got a nick already. But you got to keep working. You got to keep working. Big ones. Come on. Big ones. Stay calm. Keep moving your head from side to side. Keep it offset. Making me working behind you. Just stay there. All right. Go.
Miguel Diaz, who was in the corner of every previous Mayweather fight, said that Mayweather has a nick somewhere. I don't see it as yet.
Miguel Diaz working for Corrales tonight because Corrales offered him a co-trainer job and therefore a 5% share of his purse. He said that Floyd Mayweather would have paid him 2% of his purse if he'd worked there. But he also said that Floyd was a total gentleman about the situation. This is business. When Miguel went to Floyd and explained what was going on, Floyd said, Miguel, you got to go work for Diego under those circumstances. That's where the money is.
You see Corrales is trying to load up for one big shot. You got to be careful. 3 minutes is not a long time to be able to accumulate points.
Corrales only threw 23 punches in the first round, and that doesn't fit the profile he established for us of wanting to be active early and put a little hurt on Mayweather. But he did land the one big right hand toward the end of the round.
He's got the power, and he can turn it on anytime he wants. Now you know his corner told him to keep moving his head from side to side. He has to move his head down to Mayweather's size to move his head from side to side. He need not move his head. Move your jab. There's no way that Mayweather can hit him if he stands up and keeps his hands up.
But he wants to engage Mayweather, and as he tries to engage him, he'll get lower and give Floyd more of a chance to get at him.
Right on that's the best point made.
And there's the right hand by Mayweather, the right hand lead, partially blocked by Diego Corrales. Second round, similar to the first, in that Floyd is more active, and Corrales, as George pointed out, searching to land the one big shot. Good little poke with the left by Mayweather. He backs away and repeats the action.
Just because a guy is smaller than you does not mean he can't hit.
Now, all of Mayweather's opponents tend to say afterward, he hits harder than you think he does.
Mayweather's very careful to throw his shots and get out of the way. He's not trying to mix it up.
Good left hook by Floyd Mayweather. Well set up. Corrales reaching and missing with the left.
All right, break. Step back.
It's going to be important for Corrales not to get frustrated as he searches and searches to try to find the elusive Mayweather Jr.
You can't try to hit him with one shot. Throw 3 or 4 shots, and you'll land one. Corrales is trying to get one shot in.
Round 2 has been an excellent round for Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Don't hold him, but you're holding him
who
down.
has established a tempo at which he can score effectively.
We haven't seen one left jab from the taller opponent yet.
Good round for Mayweather. Corrales searching too hard and too long for the one big power shot. Floyd Mayweather Sr. was trying to offer some instruction across the top rope in the first round, but Uncle Roger and Floyd Jr. didn't give him any attention.
Tell Floyd to keep doing what he's doing. Tell Floyd keep doing what he's doing. 7th, 8th, 9th round, he'll be ready to go. Look, Floyd.
Keep doing what you're doing, Floyd.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your hands up good. 7th, 8th, 9th round, he's ready to go.
All right, now they do pay attention to him. Both Roger and Floyd turning to listen to what Floyd Sr. had to say.
Keep your head moving. Don't go back to the rope.
Okay.
Keep him in the ring.
Go around the corner when you jab.
Right. He on the middle. Fight smart, baby.
In round 2 by CompuBox numbers, a wipeout for Mayweather. 18 out of 40 for 45%. Corrales landing only 3 of 20 punches in the second round. So Diego Corrales is going to have to step up his activity level and find more ways to get at Floyd Mayweather.
Corrales gets close, does not even throw one punch. Trying to land one big one. A guy like Mayweather, you get his confidence going and you're going to have trouble.
Mayweather is working it now. As I said in the second round, he's developed a tempo at which he can score. He's moving in and out, side to side, taking advantage of his opportunities when they're there, and Corrales can scarcely find a moment to throw a punch.
And I think you can give away too many rounds Corrales is doing right now. You don't want to give away all of your rounds and then try to and must have a knockout, especially when you're in with a boxer. That's a good left hook by Corrales, probably the best punch of both fighters tonight.
Corrales manages to stalk Mayweather into the corner.
Protect yourself.
Richard Steele pulls him apart.
Steele told him to protect yourself at all times. That's what you're supposed to do. Corrales is trying to hit him back afterwards. You got to be first.
Corrales ducking the left jab and missing with the left hook. Turns to look at the big screen as he goes back to the middle of the ring.
Punch to get out. Don't hold it. Break. Step back. Step back.
Corrales again looks up at the big screen. Not sure what he's trying to see up there.
Once Mayweather established the left jab, he can do anything he wants. Right now, he hasn't gotten it good yet. He has to withdraw it real quick and retreat. Good right hand. It was grazing, but it was almost right at Mayweather's head.
And it's bothered Diego Corrales' left eye. He put the gloves up to touch the left eye and seems to be blinking for the moment. And incidentally, there's a clock on the big screen, so when Corrales looks at it, he's checking to see how much time is left in the round.
Mayweather's on his toes. That's what you got to do. You can't. Only time you rest is when you sit on that stool. Got to keep your feet moving at all times.
If Mayweather can do this at this rate for 12 rounds, it's going to be awfully difficult for Diego Corrales to find a way to score.
His back is against the rope as his dad told him not to.
Now you see what the challenge facing Corrales is. Hard body shot with the right hand. And he said, I have to find a way to make him stop and fight.
Time.
Well, Corrales said he would have to give away the early rounds. But as you say, George, you can't give away too many of them. He's going to have to get something done here soon, like that.
Corrales let him open up with his left jab. This was the first time he was able to land one.
He's only thrown 11 jabs in the first 3 rounds by CompuBox numbers. Harold, how'd you score him?
Okay, Jim, 30-27, 3 rounds to nothing in favor of the champion, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Jim, you call this ring generalship. He goes side to side, works that jab up and down, comes over the top with the right hand, fighting a beautiful fight so far, keeping Diego Corrales off balance. Diego just can't get off. Floyd landed all the clean, hard shots. So a shutout from Mayweather so far.
Corrales stalking and stalking. Mayweather moving and boxing.
What you do when you're in there with a puncher, you let him throw 2 or 3 hard shots, then you get closer and start hitting. But wait, because he has to collect his breathing first. And that's what Mayweather is doing. It's the old okey-doke.
Mayweather landing the right hand, jabbing twice. Corrales trying to set up and get off. Mayweather firing and then moving.
Back to the jab, to the body with that jab again, Mayweather does. Now he's going to allow Corrales to throw the big shots, 4 or 5, and then he's going to get right back on him.
Well executed fight plan so far for Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Right, step back.
Corrales may have to simply throw a little more caution to the wind and be more aggressive.
Got to use his jab. He's the taller guy, and he hasn't thrown any jab.
Now he uses a jab to set up a right and a left. Left hand landed to the body. Mayweather comes back, sticking his own jab and stopping Corrales' momentum.
You can see now a combination of defense and offense by Floyd Mayweather. Looks like his dad and his uncle both made an impression tonight.
Absolutely right. He's been brilliant both ways.
You can't stop like that.
Good left to the body by Corrales. Right hand over the top. Mayweather comes back with an angry right hand of his own over the top. Good left hook to the body by Floyd. Corrales smiles at him, usually a sign that he's been a little shocked.
But Mayweather doesn't want to get into these big exchanges with Corrales. He's going to get the best every time. Now he's getting right back on him because he's expelled a lot of energy throwing those big shots. Mayweather can get him now. There you go.
Good left hook and a right cross by Mayweather. Another sticking right lands upstairs.
You always wait until the puncher throws 4 or 5 big shots. He loses his oxygen, and then you get back on him.
Corrales going back to the body. If there's one thing Diego Corrales has gotten better at in round 4, it is that he got to Mayweather's body a couple of times. But Floyd Mayweather is still piling up the points.
Match better this round. Match better this round. Match better, okay? Speed over here.
Right here, baby. Okay. Pick it up a little bit more. Pick it up a little bit more. Okay, let's come on with the jab now. Okay, give me some combinations. Punches and bunches. Okay, you need to stay with your hands. Don't pull out from the punches like you've been doing. You're getting hit. Stay with your hands.
Yeah.
Here. Just stay with it. Stay with
Give
it.
me the right hand that we always talk about, this way and that way. Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go to work, baby. So far, this fight resembles the Whitaker-Chavez fight, in which the boxer is simply frustrating the banger.
Corrales' corner told him to start jabbing now. Use combinations. You just can't walk into this guy. He can hit also.
Well, in round 4 by CompuBox numbers, Mayweather outlanded Corrales 22-7. Diego's only averaging throwing 22 punches around. And you heard his father/trainer Ray Woods saying, step it up. You've got to start building the tempo to a higher level than it's been so far. Brilliantly executed fight plan by Floyd Mayweather. His quickness, speed, versatility, big differences in the bout so far.
Here's a guy like Mayweather who spent a lot of years in the gym with bigger guys, middleweights, light heavyweights. He's not intimidated with this big size. Corrales has got to put the hard power on him, hit him in his chest, bring in the combination, stop trying to throw one shot at a time.
When he's able to put his punches together, Corrales' power is explosive. But when a man is as quick and elusive as Floyd Mayweather Jr., it's extremely difficult to hit him with more than one shot at a time.
No,
and there's a 1-2 to the body. 1-2 to the body.
Good body shot by Corrales.
That's where the business can be done if he's going to do it.
Mayweather goes right back to the body. If you're able to land 2 or 3 jabs to the stomach of your opponent, you can easily come back upstairs with a left hook because his body is right hand automatically goes down for protection.
Punch it out. Right, step back, step back.
Floyd Patterson would go down to the body and then fake like he's going and come back up to the head. Castiamato stuff.
Corrales missing big twice upstairs.
Corrales is starting to pick up the speed a little bit because Mayweather is slowing up as far as output. Not throwing shots anymore. He's moving his body, but he's not throwing punches. Those body shots around the side can accumulate and do some damage. If you're going to tie a guy up, you tie him up completely so he can't even touch you on the side.
Hard right hand by Mayweather.
Now Mayweather started to hit and move again.
Corrales doesn't seem to be bothered so far by Mayweather's punching power, but if you hit a guy enough times, the punishment builds up.
Mayweather hasn't tried to sit down on any shot yet. Everything is hit and move.
And you heard even defensively minded Floyd Sr. saying if you keep this up, he'll be ready to go by the 7th, 8th, and 9th rounds.
Whoa! The old spin move.
A little swelling around the right eye of Diego Corrales, and a happy night so far for the Mayweather family.
Close your eyes when you put the water in your face. You shut him down, you're looking real smart. Keep doing this. 10th round, we'll go whooping his ass for real. Keep fighting smart. This ain't nothing but the gym, okay? Okay. Beautiful. Y'all feel your legs good? I feel good. All right, let's keep working then.
Shut them out, baby.
Keep the head moving. Keep the head moving. Keep the head moving. Keep the jab rotating. Go ahead. You ain't around. You're working good. Working good. Don't worry about what you did over there. We're going to do some more of that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Stay focused on the man.
Hey, man, don't put so much water on it to make my cut heavy.
Don't put water. Matter of fact, put water in his mouth.
Corrales missing and missing big over and over.
Takes a lot out of a puncher to miss like that.
Joe Louis famously said you can run, but you can't hide. Mayweather is running, hiding, and hitting.
Body shot by Corrales.
Those right hands to the body can really pay some dividends if this fight goes beyond 10 rounds.
In 5 rounds in the fight, Chico Corrales still averaging only 25 punches thrown per round. Pretty hard to find the target. Mayweather landing close to half of his shots, working at a measured tempo that works for him. Now Corrales begins to get more active as Mayweather's feet start to move just a little less. Hard left hook upstairs by Floyd Mayweather.
Get out.
So quick on the trigger.
This is the Uncle Roger part of Mayweather.
Mayweather's also really brave. I wouldn't be that brave in there with a puncher like Corrales.
Well, he's so quick that he feels he has the advantage outside or inside, and that sometimes he can't stand and deliver, George.
Diego being bothered by his right eye. You see him pawing it with the glove from moment to moment.
Here when you see a fighter's in good shape, when he takes his feet all around the ring like that and moves his whole body.
Body shot by Corrales. Pro-Corrales crowd got excited. Mayweather moved away.
Mayweather goes right, and then he goes left. It's a rhythm that throws his opponent out. See the left?
Floyd still landing 2 or 3 for every one punch landed by Corrales.
This is an exciting fight when you see 2 different kinds of boxers executing perfectly what one ought to do. But the other puncher is just not using his left jab.
Big left hook to the body by Mayweather. Stunned Corrales.
Mayweather keeps his eyes on the whole body of Corrales. Shoulders, head. That's why he's able to just run out of the way. He see it coming.
Now Corrales thought for a moment that he had him, and boom. Just like that, Mayweather was gone, and he steps back into land, 3 punches, and move away again.
Remember, it's always after Corrales has thrown some hard shots to take the wind out of himself. While he's trying to regroup himself, you jump on him, and that's what Mayweather's doing.
Pretty boy Floyd is pretty strong tonight. And he whacks Diego Corrales on the chin with a left hook.
Well, you got to be careful about following a guy who has knockouts on his records also. You got to follow him with punches.
Well, everybody who faces him says that Mayweather is a deceptive puncher.
How you feel? Good? Deep breath.
Boxing beautiful.
So I should know.
Keep going to the body.
You hitting the good jab and keep taking with the hook. That's what I'm talking about. Throw the lead right hand. Now I want you to fame a little more. Fame a little more. Just drop right hand to the body.
It's time to go, baby. It's time to go.
Mayweather fights in a tradition of boxing and quick-handedness that goes back in Michigan all the way to fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson.
Well, there's a brilliant start to round 7. The super quickness of Floyd Mayweather produces a knockdown to begin the 7th round. And if Corrales had any thought whatsoever of trying to come back and win a decision, that should put him into that. He's lost the first 6 rounds. Now he's facing a 2-point round in the 7th.
Mayweather now stops to recollect himself now. That's what you want to do with a puncher. He gets back on his feet. He's going to hurt you. Get your legs back under you. Take a deep breath and do it all over again what you did first. Corrales coming down and just goes right into the left hook of Mayweather.
You knew coming in that Mayweather had a quickness advantage. I'm just not sure how many of us expected it to be this dramatic and this graphic. I mean, this has been a wipeout and a brilliant performance by Floyd. But you wonder if Corrales, in getting back down to 130 pounds.
Oh no. It's been a masterful job here. This has been a job of pure boxing. Pure boxing.
So it doesn't matter what condition anybody's in.
No, I agree with George. As much as it is a disadvantage for Corrales to have to come down to 130, it doesn't look the way this fight is going. It would make any difference at 135 or 140.
I think I have to agree with that. At any of these weights, Mayweather would be quicker and more skillful.
Right.
Corrales still has the power.
So we won't count him out yet.
No. All you got to do is get Mayweather too overconfident. Start trying to mix it up with this puncher. And Mayweather can be getting off the canvas himself.
And he's got to find a way to apply the power if he's going to change the course of the fight. And he hasn't gotten anywhere near it, throwing an average of less than 25 punches per round.
I often say it, if you want to be a good fighter, forget about the left jab. If you want to be a great fighter, that's the best punch in boxing. Corrales has not used the jab all night.
And the second knockdown of the round for Mayweather. And the accumulated punishment by Corrales has left, or by Mayweather, has left Corrales woozy on his feet in the 7th round.
There is no 3 knockdown rule. There are 20 seconds left in the round.
And there's the 3rd knockdown of the round.
5, 6.
And you cannot be saved by the bell, but it looks as though Corrales will have a chance to at least make it out of the round. 3 knockdowns in the 7th round by Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Richard Steele did a great job that round.
Right back to the jab.
Flaco, you want to fight or you don't want to fight?
How you doing, Diego? Are you right?
That's the state commission doctor who asked Corrales how he was doing and if he wanted to keep fighting.
That's your last round. I don't want to let you come out if you don't throw punches. I'm going to start the fight myself. Me and your daddy, we already decided to start the fight. Or you fight, or we start the fight. Okay? You got it? You are with us or not? You are with us?
Here are the knockdowns, Larry.
The first one was right at the bell of the first round, caught him by surprise. But the later ones It appeared that Corrales was okay and aware of everything going on, but he's in a position now in this fight where he has to start going from being relentless to being reckless, and against a sharpshooter like Mayweather, that may not be the best way to fight.
And doesn't look like Corrales has a lot of legs left. You heard Diego, or I should say Miguel Diaz, you heard Miguel Diaz saying, we're going to stop the fight if you don't start throwing some punches. So he throws punches, but takes punches in return.
Always got to be careful with that puncher. Corrales, if he can't do anything else, he can punch.
And here he is coming off 3 knockdowns in the last round, and he's still coming forward.
And there's a quick left hook by Corrales that momentarily sends Mayweather backward.
He follows Mayweather around, not doing anything, just walking straight into him without throwing a punch. You've got to throw a punch.
Mayweather with a little smile on his face. It's been easy work so far, that's for sure. Corrales has been embarrassed here, and it was on that embarrassment that Miguel Diaz tried to play when he said, your dad and I are going to stop this fight.
Every time Mayweather throws his left hook, Corrales drops his right hand. Drops both hands. I've never seen anything like that. You go down, you take your hands with you.
And now Corrales gets in a shot, showing his determination.
His corner told him, fight or we're going to throw in the towel.
So far, this counts as a hell of a rally by Corrales coming off that last round.
Can't question his courage, that's for sure. Another laser left hook
hand.
for Mayweather.
As soon as he throws that hook, Corrales drops his hand. George. Never seen anything like it. You drop your head, keep your hands up.
Corrales adjusting his trunks, his hands down on his legs. Mayweather elected not to fire at that moment.
Larry, how good is he, Mayweather?
Well, he seems to be almost, you know, a 9-second sprinter fighting against 10-second sprinters in all of his fights. He just has quite aside from his skill level, it's his quickness level that puts him into a different dimension.
The most optimistic comparisons are between Mayweather Jr. and Ray Leonard because of the combination and speed and power. His detractors compare him more to Pernell Whitaker. Saying
as the left jab now. He's knocking his head back with a left jab, and he's the shorter opponent.
You know, in a fight that this has been compared to Leonard and Hearns, at this point in the fight, Hearns started to box and use his reach. Corrales either can't or won't do that.
Match ready this round. You see, you can do it. You can do it if you can do it if you want it. You caught him with some punches that round. But if you follow, you don't do nothing. It's very hard for you. You gotta throw your punches, Chico. Okay? Take a deep breath.
Jab and double up on your hook. All right? Sometimes throw your right hand and let me show you the remnants of the hook, okay? You fighting real smart.
Smart boxing.
You desperate. All you do is desperate. So keep your eyes focused, okay?
Keep going to the body.
Off the jab. Don't do nothing without the jab, okay? Okay, let's feint. Off the jab and feint.
Corrales is achieving an embarrassing CompuBox distinction. According to CompuBox numbers, he's landed in single digits in all 8 rounds. He'll set a record at this rate. Reggie Johnson against Roy Jones landed in single digits in 7 of 12 rounds. Holyfield versus Lennox Lewis in their first fight did so in 6 of 12 rounds. Harold, how do you have it through 8?
Okay, Jim, 80-70, 8 rounds to nothing, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Jim, I got to tell you, I'm terribly impressed. I don't think I've seen an exhibition of boxing like this since Willie Pep. This kid is unbelievable. Great legs, great speed, unbelievable ring generalship. I mean, he's got tremendous presence in that ring. Floyd Mayweather knows where he is every minute of this fight, and he's murdering Diego Corrales with no jibs and overhand rights. And by the way, Jim, the 3 knockdown round, I went 10-7. Most judges will not go below 10-7 because it puts the other guy too far out of the fight.
So you don't
rocked him again with that left hook.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Larry Merchant has seen more championship great fighters than anyone at this table. And for him to say Willie Pep, what do you think?
Well,
he's going to judge too. Don't get me wrong.
I can't. It's difficult to make comparisons because you have to talk over a long career. We're seeing him as a young man, and right now he just has otherworldly quickness. And the difference between athletes is usually in their degree of quickness and speed. This is almost like a Tiger Woods kind of performance against the field.
This is a guy who knows what he's talking about. He's seen it. You can't get lazy. Mayweather better beware.
Let him lose a round, George. Stop being so nervous about him.
But he loses a round, he can lose the fight with this powerful guy. Oh, but that left jab rocked his head back.
He could lose the last 4 rounds on 2-point rounds, and he'd still win the fight by Harold's scorecard. So I think he's pretty well in control of this.
Here's a guy who's been knocked down more than once. He continuously follows this guy around the ring.
And after throwing enough punches to satisfy Miguel Diaz and Ray Woods in the 8th round, Corrales goes back in the 9th round to walking around and looking at Mayweather. Hasn't been able to get off.
Can't seem to zero in and get his antenna set. That's what Mayweather doesn't want to do. You want to keep your feet moving, not your shoulders. Good body shot by Corrales.
10 seconds to go in the 9th. 9 minutes left in the fight after this. Time running out on Diego Corrales as he desperately tries to find something that will work against the super brilliant Floyd Mayweather Jr.
You see when you're using the jab? When you're using the jab first, it's much easier for you.
I'm giving you guys all I got.
Okay, baby. Jab, jab, right hand, left hook, and jab again, and jab. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
The streak continues for Corrales. Single digits landed in every one of the 9 rounds.
I know we do. We need to stop
Big
him.
time. We need to stop him.
Yeah.
So move your hands.
Right. Close your eyes.
You don't like it downstairs. Keep on going downstairs.
And after throwing only 25 punches in the 9th round, you heard Corrales say to his corner, "I'm giving you guys everything I've got." That's frustration. So Floyd Mayweather has, in all likelihood, won every round. Most rounds he's dominated. He knocked Diego Corrales down 3 times in the 7th round.
His most important punch for Mayweather has been that left jab right in the pit of the stomach. Makes his taller opponent bend down more and more to his level.
The odds were close. Ringside experts were probably pretty close to evenly divided as to who is going to win the fight, and Mayweather's just walking away with it as he pushes Diego down. And Richard Steele says, "Don't push."
Mayweather has the tendency occasionally to use his elbows, you know. Richard Steele caught onto it instantly. Said, no forearm.
Quick left hook and a walk away by Mayweather as Corrales tried to close in.
You got to throw punches if you're going to walk forward. Just let the jab just fly out. Even if you miss him, just throw it.
Another little left hook. Didn't even seem like that big a punch. Corrales' legs are just shot from the multiple punches he's taken. And Diego pulls himself up by the ropes.
He doesn't look like he has much left, Jim.
No, if he went down on that punch, I think he has very little left. That's the 4th knockdown of the fight. Corrales with a right hand to the rib cage.
It's like playing with a cobra. You can be in control, but all it takes is 1 or 2 good shots.
Right hand, another knockdown, 5th knockdown of the fight, 5th knockdown of Corrales' career. Another mark of what a performance it's been. Ray Woods is up on the apron. That's going to be the end of the fight. And Corrales goes over and nearly accosts his dad for having stopped the fight.
Corrales can come back with 138.
Richard Steele is holding Diego Corrales to try to keep him away from his own cornerman because Diego is so upset that his trainer and father, Ray Woods, elected to stop the fight.
He can come back at 140 with all his strength and be a better fighter. And it takes a father to know that. Don't lose it all this time. For what? You've done your best. This guy's too quick. Catch him 10 years from today when he's slow, when his legs are slow.
Let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer for the official particulars on a brilliant performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Richard Steele calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 2 minutes and 19 seconds of round number 10. The winner, and still the reigning undefeated WBC super featherweight champion of the world, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather.
Corrales was a colorful character. Immediately after the loss to Mayweather, he went to prison to serve 14 months for having beaten his pregnant wife. A couple of years after that, he came out to fight against Jose Luis Castillo in one of the greatest fights of all time. And he died in a motorcycle accident in 2007. As for Floyd Mayweather, 11 years later, he's still unbeaten. And on May 5, he'll be taking that unbeaten record into the ring to risk it at 154 pounds against Miguel Cotto in Las Vegas. It'll be coming to you live on HBO pay-per-view. Don't miss it.
This has been a presentation of HBO Sports.